Today we're going to show you how to prep an NFL football, taking it from this to that. All right, this is the first step. We're brushing off all the preservative on the ball. Wilson puts a preservative on it so that the ball hide won't dry out. We're brushing that off and we're just waking up the leather. All right, step 2 here, we're going to start oiling the footballs. Whenever you're doing anything with the footballs, we're always mindful of the laces and we don't go inside of that. We want to keep a nice, clean, raised lace. When you first got a ball when you were a kid, you'd take it outside, throw it on the turf a couple times with your friends to give it that nice broken in feeling. That's all we're doing here. We're just doing it in a more controlled environment. All right, step 3, balls are oiled. We're gonna let them sit outside, start to absorb that oil, maybe get a little bit of heat on them also. All right, after applying the oil and letting the balls cook outside for a little bit, we brought them back inside, let them cool off, and now we're going to apply some leather balm. It's gonna help soften the leather. It's also gonna give it a little bit of a tackiness. All right, step 5, now it's time to brush the balm in. The brush is the best way to distribute. Think about like shining a pair of shoes. A lot of the similar products we're using here and similar practices. Taking the balls out, letting the balm cook on them in the sun for a little bit. Step 6, we're gonna put a little conditioner on the ball. This sit on and dry, and then you're gonna do mud after that. Step 7 now, we're gonna mud the footballs and create our mud mixture. We're gonna use our football/baseball rubbing mud. We already have a baseline of our mud mixture. Add a little bit of leather conditioner to it. Create our mixture of mud. And here we go. Nice thin application. The more mud you put on, the harder it is to get off, the longer it takes to get off. Just allow these to sit right here, rest and dry for about an hour. And then we'll come back, brush off the mud with our firm bristle brush and put on the finishing touches. Step 8 now, you can see that the mud has dried on the football. We're gonna go ahead and brush off the mud now.
When we're brushing the mud off, we try to avoid these logos. This brush can be a little abrasive and they can scrape off those logos.
We got the mud off a couple of these footballs now. We're going to do one of the last steps, which is add another layer of the conditioner. And all we'll have to do is do a manual brush and re-inflate our footballs and we'll be ready to go. Our conditioner is now dried. Our last steps here is going with a nice soft bristle. We're just gonna buff that conditioner to make that conditioner kind of pop. It's been buffed. We gotta get it back up to regulation PSI. We deflated all these footballs to 6 PSI. Regulation is between 12.5 and 13.5. So let's go use our Wilson Haltech ball inflator to get it back up to PSI. We have the Haltech set to 12.7. 12.7 for quarterbacks keeps us in that sweet spot. We're within the regulation, not too little, not too much. Ready to go.